BIP of Bizarre Angels Productions, and I bet you weren't expecting this video. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the Power Rangers one, but place I was working at actually got a little bit cold. Went back home, got too hot. So I was figuring, okay, what can I do that won't take me too long to make? And I figured, okay, well, Hunter x Hunter Net Impact came out. Why don't we just rank/rate the supers? And by rate, I mean rank, because we do not want to be worried about copyright infringements. Plus, I think Max may be on vacation, so that gives me a chance to do it before anyone else comes up with the idea. That being said, it's not like I don't have a history with Hunter x Hunter. While I'm going to be honest, I dropped the show in the beginning of the Chimera Ants arc. It's really not the show's fault. It's just that, like, with my schedule, I really was watching it on Toonami, and I didn't have the strength to, like, stay awake to watch it on Toonami, so I didn't bother, but I did enjoy it from what I saw. Plus, I grew up on some of the AMVs. Like, I remember seeing AMVs for Hisoka versus Gon at Heaven's Arena, Netero versus Meruem, Killua versus the Red Guy, where he uses that technique for the first time. So I have, like, no hatred in my heart for Hunter x Hunter. Like, I usually include it on crossover ideas, which I will probably not do because Shonen Jump versus Capcom is rough to figure out. So for this game, I was excited hearing that there was going to be a new Hunter x Hunter game, especially being a fighting game, since everyone keeps complaining that every anime game is an arena fighter, despite that not only being true, but some arena fighters actually being pretty good. And the fact that just because you have a game that's 2D fighting and has rollback doesn't mean it's going to be successful. And based on some of the reactions I've been seeing, it looks like I was right in that regard. And, like, if you're someone who likes fighting games casually and wants to get the game, who am I to stop you? Like, I'm not going to tell you no, because I know there's been a lot of negativity about the game. Enjoy it if you give it a chance, and if you don't enjoy it, just refund it or do something else. But, yeah, since I'm more of a visual person, I figured it'd be fun to just rank the supers. I wanted to do this for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, but the problem was that I wasn't feeling that well that month when it came out, and then everyone else beat me to it, so I don't want games to fail, so I'm not even going to be approaching this from, like, a negative lens of, oh, don't buy the game. I just want to see how the supers look, and we'll just rate them on a scale from 1 being low to 10 being high. So let's just get started. Okay, for the record, Gon has 2, so we're going to look at the normal one first, and then the adult version first. So let's get started with the normal one. You know, that wasn't bad. That was pretty standard. Like, I've seen this before in J-Stars, but the camera angles do just enough work. You know what? I give that about a 6 or 7. Yeah, 6. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a 7. It's not awful. All right, so let's get to the big one right now, or the adult one. Okay, so I think that was much better. I don't know if I give it a 9 or a 10 though. Like, I really love the kick because compared to the first one, you actually get to see the opponent get knocked into the sky before he charges up the punch and knocks you down. Well, knocks you far away. I feel like, okay, well, the impact for the final hit could have been a little bit meaty. I'd say 9.5. Okay, let's move on to Killua. Okay, I'm really torn. Like, that's really good for a game like this. Do I give it an 8, a 9, or a 10, though? Okay, well, okay, I do love the fact that after the final hit, the opponent knocks down and crumbles to the ground like a floor. I feel like I'm okay with giving that a 9.5. Yeah, because there's, like, one little thing that they could do to improve it, but I think overall it's really solid. It's pretty good. Karapikas I'd give about a 7. Like, the way that the camera tries to cheat by not showing the opponent when he's doing the whips. It's not the first game that's done something like that before, but it's cinematic enough, and I do like the final Geyser Smash, so I'll give that one a 7. That was really good. Okay, I know the context behind that scene, and it's really damn funny. They managed to incorporate it as a level 3 of all things. I would say the animation, okay, not the animation, but the art style kind of weakens it a bit. But I do love the final twink in the sky at the end. So I'll give it a 7. Like, it's got the makings of a good one. It's just the engine isn't doing it any favors. I would give it about either a 6 or a 7, because I feel like they could have done a little bit more with Hisoka, but they do try to be comic accurate to the manga and the anime, so I'm not gonna knock them too much. It looks decent enough. 4. Like, putting the opponent under hostage is pretty cool, but the final string pull needed a bit more weight and impact behind it. Plus, you don't even see what happens to the victim all that much, so it's not awful, but it could have been better. Okay, Biscuit's just be nuts. Let's see what she's got. Megaton Punch! Nice. You know, I like that one. I'll give it a 7. Pretty dynamic enough, and I do love how far she gets swung. Well, at least the opponent gets swung. Okay, the teleport to backhand is kind of cool, and it does affect him being a ruthless, efficient king and murderer when he has to be. I'd give that about a 7, although I feel like this is one where I know some people could debate whether or not there were other things he could use, because I'm sure he used more skills than this, but it's subjective. Let me know in the comments. Okay, in terms of cinematics, y'all know that is not getting anything lower than a 7. Like, this is the one where I feel like everyone's going to be saying between 8 or 10. I'm hesitant on giving it a 10 because we don't see the body, but by design, it's just so damn cool. You know what, screw it, I'll give it a 10. It was awesome. Hazel, right? I don't hate this one. I feel like if the camera angles were more dynamic, it would have helped it, but budget, so I don't know, like, it had the makings to be an 8, but I'll give it a 6. It's decent. Okay, this one, I am not that sure how to feel about it. Like, in terms of what I know that happens in the lore, Kai can only do, like, one of them at a time, from what I recall, so the fact that he at least switches between 2 of them is pretty cool. Although I could probably tell some people saying, hey, they should probably just, you know, alternate from the canon and just have them do, like, a bunch of them back to back to back in tandem, one at a time. But given the budget, I'm not going to be too hard on it. I'll give it about a 6. Like, the kick to the sniper shot is cool, and the side slash is as cool as you're going to get when it comes to someone like Kite. So, yeah, like, I'm not going to complain too much. Oh, I saw people angry with this one. Okay, I don't hate it, but I feel like when you see the background, they should have added like small blood spatters that would keep rising up, since we know the fish are eating them from below and then rising up when we see that huge blood splatter, because most of the blood usually come from either the head or the torso. So I feel like it's not awful, but like it could have really been a 9 or a 10. So for now, I'm going to give it a 7. Give that one a 6, because I can see people being so disappointed they put it a 3. I think my issue is that the way Big Bang Impact works, from what I've seen, it's supposed to release a huge amount of energy, and like the geyser emerging from all the debris that falls out is supposed to hit the opponent too, while the opponent also gets slammed from the huge amount of force from the explosion. So I feel like if they did it in like the red light would also envelop the opponent, it would look a lot better. But they only got it like halfway, and it's pretty short too, surprisingly. So, yeah, I think 6 is fair. With our thumbs combined, we become Captain Bomber. Okay, I feel like this character, I feel like Gentaro was like the one everyone was like, wait, why the hell is he in the game? But it's like, it made sense. Like, he's the main antagonist of Greed Island, or the closest thing to it, so, like, why not put him in? I do get the reference because it's with him and his friends, and from what I remember is that he was pretty loyal to, the three of them are pretty loyal to one another. So, again, I feel like there needs to be something in between them doing that and the explosion, but it's not awful. Alright, I'll give it a 6. Razor is literally that one dude from high school that is super brawlic, that whenever he plays volleyball and tries to strike at everyone, he will literally spike the ball so hard everyone has to run in fear of not getting hit if they don't think they could hit it back. Okay, jokes aside, I feel like he's a character everyone wasn't expecting to be in the game, but it made complete sense when you think about it. I'm gonna give that one an 8, because, like, it's all you can really do with him, but, like, it's still really damn cool and funny at the same time. Like, there's not much to complain about. 7. I mean, Rising Sun basically is a move where you basically wait and stall until your opponent gets incinerated from the heat. So it's not like they could have just taken creative liberties and just have Phaeton slash the opponent into the sun or bring it down on them. Like, you kind of just have to have the glow affect them. And to its credit, they do show them getting incinerated. Okay, you know what? I'll give it an 8. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, while I do see the budget limiting the potential of some of these supers, for the most part, the worst I can say is that some of them were disappointing and some of them just could have been a bit longer with more dynamic angles and movement. I mean, I don't hate them all. Some of them are generally good, and, well, with the source material, you kind of have to work with what you got. Sometimes you can't take source liberties, especially when you want to be authentic. It's not Dragon Ball FighterZ money we're working with. Again, I don't want this game to fail or anything. I don't know why so many fighting game fans are in this mood where they just want to see things not do well, despite the fact they keep claiming that the genre is so niche that people need to appreciate it more. But look, I hope the game does well. I hope it takes all the improvements and fixes that it needs to do. And I hope for Hunter fans, they actually enjoy the game instead of just complaining about rollback all the time, despite the rollback being an actual problem. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you guys like Hunter x Hunter? What would you rate these supers? Maybe I'm stupid and wrong and stupid and wrong and stupid and wrong. Alright, that's it for this one. Enjoy your day. And PIP for Productions, signing off.